Oh, hi! So, I have fantasies, including lighters, cameras, and rainbow-colored pubes. I love rainbow pubes. But apparently my fantasies aren't that common, so we'll talk about those instead. Fantasies are thoughts, ideas, concepts, things that we picture in our mind that turn us on. Today I'm going to talk about 5 of the most common fantasies that we women's have. Important note, what I'm going to be talking about today is common female fantasies, not to be confused with female desires. Fantasies come from the unconscious mind, which can sometimes go a little further than your body might want to. All clear? Let's do it. Many women fantasize about having a steamy, sensual romp with a beautiful woman. Someone oh so familiar with all the right buttons to push for her pleasure. Does this make her a lesbian? Not necessarily. It just means that she too finds the curvaceous female form erotic. And come on, can you blame her? Women are fantasizing about having their bodies worshipped, calling the shots, and all the while being begged for more. It's the combination of being desired and being in a position of power that makes this one extra exciting. So I'm in this shady bar, and all of a sudden this holy shit hottie steps out of the shadow and engages me in this sensual discussion. The tension builds and he ends up whisking me away for a night of hot, uninhibited sex. No names, no number, just straight pleasure. Why is this fantasy so common? Obviously, the scenario is just super hot. But another possibility is that many women feel inhibited in their sex lives. They're plagued by guilt and shame at the thought of having casual sex, so in this fantasy, their minds can run free. Now, one of the most common fantasies of all is one in which the woman is raped or sexually assaulted. Against her will, someone just can't control their desire for her and they force her to have sex with them. She may be physically restrained or disadvantaged, protesting every second, but at the same time, secretly enjoying it. This fantasy has many people scratching their heads. Why would you fantasize about being raped? Crazy brain! Rape is traumatic, not sexy. And in real life, that is the case, but we all know that what goes on in your brain isn't always real life. That is to say, rape fantasies don't mean that women want to be raped or sexually assaulted. Despite all the research that's been done on rape fantasies, it's still a little bit unclear exactly what it does mean. So here's a summary of the general hypotheses that are out there about rape fantasies. One is just that it's sort of an extreme expression of power dynamics. So it's kind of like a branch off of submission fantasies. Another is that our culture eroticizes violence and aggression, so people are internalizing that. And the third, which seems to hold the most weight, is that it is sort of a guilt mechanism. Rape means force, so women can engage in these wild, raunchy sex romps and then not feel guilt about it because she protested and she tried to stop it, but the pleasure came anyway. Can't blame her. So the last fantasy I wanted to talk about today was role-playing, and this can include dressing up like a teacher or a doctor, or it could include dressing down, like, say, a stripper. Notice that this fantasy, once again, is about being desired and also being in control of the situation. So obviously, there are a lot of clear themes here. There's a lot about being in control, about being out of control, about really feeling desired and wanted, and maybe these fantasies are an expression of our culture. Women are simultaneously in control of their sexual encounters, but out of control of their own pleasure. We simultaneously believe that we are desirable because we're women, but that we're not desirable because our bodies are never good enough. Just some food for thought. Alright everyone, I'm Lacey Green. I love you oh so much. I have some business to attend to now. So, fare thee well.
What?